All right, so myth number one is the iPad does not have enough storage for all of your music when you DJ. Now, this one is a very common one, and it's a question I get asked a lot. And the answer is that that's total nonsense. So if you're DJing with an iPad Pro with a USB-C connection and you're using DJ Pro AI, then you could use an adapter like this to connect a USB stick into your iPad, and then you could even connect an external hard drive. So you could have as much storage as you need, even more than a laptop. Now, although laptops may come already with more storage than most iPads, you could always add an additional USB stick or even an additional hard drive and use it with DJ Pro AI, and you will have plenty of music. And then also, now most DJs are moving to streaming services, so then you don't even have to worry about having storage because all of your music is coming from streaming services. All right, so myth number two, you can't use headphones when you DJ with the iPad. Now, this again is a question I get asked a lot, and the answer is that is not true. You could absolutely use your headphones with DJ Pro AI and the iPad. Now, it became a little more complicated once the iPads went to the USB-C because now there is no audio. There is no audio cable connection. When I first started DJing about 8 or 9 years ago using the iPad, I had an older iPad, and then you could have it charging or plugged into a controller into the charge port, and then you could have the audio coming out the other end, and then you could just get a simple $20 adapter and then plug one into your headphones and one into your main output. Now it's become a little more complicated than that because of the lack of ports. But a very easy solution to this is just getting a $90 DJ controller that has a built-in sound card. So this is the iDJ2Go2 Touch, and you simply just plug in your main output on this end, and then you plug in your headphones right here into this end, and then there you go. You could pre-cue and do whatever you need to do with the headphones, and it works great with DJ Pro AI. There is a feature in the app that as soon as you move the crossfader to one side, then you could hear what's coming in the headphone on the other side, and it makes it really easy to do your pre-queuing and get all your mixes ready. So yes, you can use headphones when you DJ with an iPad. Number 3 is nobody's going to take you seriously when you're DJing with an iPad. Now, this is one that I struggled with at first because I am a DJ that started DJing with an iPad, and this was 7-8 years ago when the thought of DJing with an iPad was madness. The DJ Pro app wasn't as advanced and didn't have as much features as it does now, but I stuck with it, and now in 2023, DJing with the iPad is more popular than ever. DJ Pro AI has undergone several really great upgrades, and they upgrade the app so frequently, and there's so many features that are as good or better than laptop DJ softwares, and it's only going to continue to get more popular. And if you take a look at the controllers that are coming out, you will see a pattern that a lot of the new controllers are catering towards DJing on mobile devices, such as the new very popular controller, the Pioneer DDJ Flex 4, and then the Reloop Buddy, and even the Mixstream, which doesn't use the iPad, but it has a big screen on it for you to use your DJ software and streaming services. So instead of having to spend all that money and get a big standalone controller, we could just use our iPad and a more affordable controller and still have the same effect with that big touchscreen ready to go. Next, myth number 3, I think it's 4. Myth number 4, iPad, it does not have enough processing power to be able to keep up with very busy DJ software. So DJ software has a lot of stuff going on. It has audio coming out. It has all your waveforms. It's analyzing the BPM. It's doing all these things, which requires a lot of processing power. Now, back 5, 6, 7 years ago, the laptops were being upgraded and having more features and more storage and more processing power and better processing chips than the mobile devices. But now in 2023, we're moving towards a mobile device world where even the phones and the new iPads are getting these really powerful chips, and they could do things that laptops weren't able to do, such as neural mix. Neural mix uses the neural engine that uses the neural chip inside the new iPads and the new phones, and a lot of laptops don't have this capability, so doing neural mix wouldn't be possible. And then also in the future, there's a lot of stuff that the iPad is going to have that'll make DJing a lot more advanced, such as LiDAR detectors, accelerometers, and all of this stuff that these mobile devices are capable of, that will bring DJing into the virtual reality world and the augmented reality world. And we could already see this with DJ Pro. They have a thing where it tracks your hands with the camera, and you could do things. It doesn't really work very good now, but it's a good glimpse into the future on what is going to be capable when we DJ with these mobile devices. So whether you've been DJing for a while, or you are just getting into DJing, consider the iPad as a legitimate DJing platform. I believe personally, but I'm a little biased because my whole YouTube channel is about DJing with the iPad. I personally believe that the iPad is far superior to the laptop because it's more compact. You have a built-in controller right there. You don't technically need a controller to DJ. Now we have the iPad right there. And then also, if we're using a small controller like this, only has limited buttons and knobs, but then the rest of the stuff that we want to do when we're DJing is available for us right here on the touchscreen. We could just touch the buttons, touch the knobs, the faders. All of this stuff is available to us, and we don't have to sit there behind the laptop with a mouse typing on the keyboard like we're an accountant. We get to have fun as a DJ. And what the laptop is really just to run the software and to see what's going on, and then to provide our music. So we could do all of that with the iPad, especially with the iPad Pro, which has all the features that we need. And I'm really excited to see in the future how much more advanced DJing with the iPad becomes. Because like I said, when I first started, everybody laughed at me. Everybody thought it was hilarious. They thought, oh, DJing with the iPad, that's a fad. That's never going to take off. You're not a real DJ and all this stuff. And at the time, it really hurt. But now, all these years later, I'm really happy that I stuck with it and I stuck to what I believe in. And I love DJing with the iPad. So let me know down below in the comments how much you love DJing with the iPad. Or let me know if you think that I am wrong and the laptop is better for DJing. Or also, if you have any questions, I love when you guys ask me the questions in the comments. I try to get back to all the ones that I know the answers to as quickly as possible. And again, if you found value in this video, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. It really helps me keep giving you guys this